Hi, my intention in making this video is to help business professionals achieving better performance that is long-lasting and more sustainable. And today I'm going to cover the one key thing that I often don't see in the business industry is that the difference between having achievement that is coming from high functioning anxiety versus coming from the real productivity. And today I'm going to cover the 5 key difference between running on high functioning anxiety and running on the real productivity. So let's go to the point number 1, which is the source of energy of these two modes that is different. When you are running from high functioning anxiety, the source of your energy is coming from stress energy. And how do you know? Is that when at the end of the day, if you feel like you have to crash, you feel exhausted, you are reaching your burnout, that is the stress energy, which is different from when you are in the mode of being productivity, where you will be running yourself in the pure energy. And when it's coming from the pure energy, but you will be aware of when you reach your maximum limit. You will not cross over the line of going to burnout or overly exhausted. You will be aware of your own limit on pure energy. And that's the point number 1. So the point number 2 is when you are running on high functioning anxiety, you will feel like you feel guilty when it's come to resting, and that will show up as you will have a packed schedule throughout the day, or when you are alone you feel like you have to do something. So that can be coming from guilt and shame that is underlying high functioning anxieties and energy. And when you are in the mode of productivity, you will be aware of whenever you reach that point of maximum limit, you will find time without guilt to be able to rest and to be able to fully be present with your rest. And that's point number 2. So now coming to point number 3, the difference between high functioning anxiety and being in the real productivity is that when you are in high functioning anxiety, if you are observing yourself, your thought will be filled with lots of worry, many thoughts, many scenario that is running in your mind, which is different from when you are in the mode of real productivity. When you are in productivity, even though the same situation, the same challenge is presenting with you, you will be able to find some pause to be present with the situation, to think it through without having too many fear, many overwhelming thoughts that is happening with you. And now coming point number 4, the high functioning anxiety will also project worst case scenario first, and that is overwhelming when every time there is a trigger of challenge and the first thing that your mind go to is going to worst case scenario. So then your body going to respond in stress, in high alert all the time, and that is not good for your whole system in the long run. And when you are in the real productivity and you are presenting with the same challenge, you will be able to balance the outlook of both good case scenario and probability of a different scenario, that your mind will feel balanced in going through this different scenario without going at the point of worst case scenario all the time. And now coming to the last point, which is number 5, on the difference between high functioning anxiety versus being in real productivity, is that when you are in high functioning anxiety, if you observe yourself, you will have a lot of plan in your life, where when everything doesn't go as planned, you will feel like you have to get everything under control, or you will get into super stressful, frustrated or irritable moment in your life. That is the sign that you are in high functioning anxieties. And if you are in the real productivity, you have a plan, you have business plan, you have business outlook, and then you also know that there are a resilience around your plan, there are a flexibility, there are openness for that plan to not go according to the plan, because you will be aware that there is external factor, there are so many factors that can impact your plan, and you will be believing in yourself that you'll be able to handle that situation when you are in the mode of productivity. And Up until this point, I hope you find this helpful to be able to aware of which mode that you are running into your life and where is it coming from. And if you want to dive deeper into this, I have a 50 minutes free training video. The name of my training is Power of Presence. It aims to help business professionals to manage their anxiety and stay more focused and be able to find an alternative way to manage their peak performance into a long-lasting and sustainable energy for their health and well-being. And if you find this helpful, you may want to check out my free training video. So I hope to see you there. Bye bye.